So at the top here, I have a division problem. It is 58,650 right here, and I'm dividing that by 25. So I'd like you to set that up on your own paper. I'm using a grid, and that's just so that I can keep things lined up very nicely. That is definitely something that we need to be able to do when we're doing long division, is keep everything lined up appropriately. So please if you haven't yet, get that problem set up on your own paper. Please notice that the 58,650 is what goes underneath the division sign. It is what we're dividing up. So this reads 58,650 divided by, and I'm going to put that 25 on the outside. That's the first mistake that I see sixth graders make when they are doing long division, is they have them in the right order. I'm sorry, in the wrong order. So please make sure you know what goes underneath the division sign. So we're ready to get started. If I start dividing, because that's the first step, I'm going to make my D out here to remind myself dividing is the first step. If I start my division, that means I'm starting with 5. So I'm going to take this 5 and I'm divide it by 25. And we know that that's not possible. So since I'm talking about just the 5 above the 5, since I cannot do 5 divided by 25, I'm going to put a 0 because that cannot happen. Now that I've tested my 5, and it doesn't work, I'm ready to use the next digit over. So no longer am I testing just 5, I'm testing the number 58. And I can do 58 divided by 25. I need to ask myself, how many times will 25 go into 58? How many 25s fit into 58? So this is a really interesting problem, kiddos, because it brings up a trick that a lot of times you don't think of, but I know you know. If you think of the number 25, you work in 25s a lot. Think about quarters. You guys know how to count in quarters. 1 quarter is 25 cents. 2 quarters is 50 cents. So you know that there are 2 25s that fit into 58. So since I'm using the 5 and the 8, that means that my 2 is going to go up here. So I'm going to grab my pencil and put a 2 up here. So I did my division. I am ready to do the next step, which is my M, and that stands for multiply. So I'm taking that 2 that I just put at the top times the 25, and that makes 50. So we're going to put our 50 right underneath our 58. Next up comes S in our algorithm, or our steps. We divided, we multiplied, we're on S, which stands for subtract. So I'm going to subtract 50 minus 58, and that leaves me with 8. Next up in my algorithm, or my steps, I have a B, which stands for bring down. And what do I have to bring down? Well, this 6. So I'm going to bring down the 6, and my new dividend that I'm starting my division problem with is down here at the bottom. It is now 86. So my new division problem is 86 divided by 25 goes how many times? How many 25s fit into 86? Or how many quarters fit into 86 cents? Well, 1 quarter, 25 cents, 2 quarters, 50 cents, 3 quarters, 75 cents, 4 quarters, 100 cents, or $1. So 4 quarters is too big. We know that 3 of them fit into 86 cents, or 86 divided by 25 will happen 3 times. We just started back up here with our D, our dividing. We're ready to do our M, which is multiply. Sometimes I keep track, so if that might help you, I want you to do so. Maybe on the side of your paper, you want to keep track. Okay, I just divided. I'm ready to multiply. So let's multiply 3 times 25. We know 3 quarters is 75. So I'm going to keep track that check mark, I just multiplied. I am now ready to subtract. And when I subtract, 6 minus 5 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. I'm going to check off that I just subtracted. And now I'm ready to do my next step, which is bring down. So I'm going to bring down the next digit over, which is a 5. And my new, let me check off first that I brought down. My new dividend that I'm starting with is 115. So my new division problem is 115 divided by 25 goes how many times? That means how many 25s are in 115, or how many quarters are in 115. And that is 4, because we just said 4 quarters makes $1. So that is 4. I'm going to check off over here on my list. We use yellow this time. I just divided. I'm ready to do my M step, my multiplying. So 4 times that 25. Bring down here. That is 100. So I'm going to check off. I just multiplied. I'm ready to do my S step, which is subtract. So 115 minus the 100 leaves me with 15. Since I just subtracted, I'm going to check that off. And that leaves me to my B, which is bring down. I'm going to bring down that 0. And my new dividend that I'm starting with this time is 150. So 150 divided by 25 goes how many times? Well, how many quarters are there in $1.50 or 150 cents? There were 4 quarters in $1. That's 5 quarters in $1.25. So hopefully you're thinking 6 quarters make up $1.50. So that's our dividing. We took 150 divided by 25 and it goes 6 times. Let's check off here that we just divided. I'm ready to do my multiplication. So the 6 that I just placed times 25, the answer is going to come down here, and we already said that that is 150. I'm going to check off that I just multiplied. I am ready to now do my S step, which is subtract. So 150 minus 150 leaves me with 0. So since I just subtracted, I'm going to check it off. Oh, and I see last time I didn't check off my bring down. So now I am ready to do that last step of bring down, and I see that there is nothing else here, and we have a remainder of 0. So I'm going to check off that we checked to see if we can bring anything down. Since there is nothing and up there, and we have a remainder of 0, then that means we are all set. We're all done with our division problem. So 58,650 divided by 25 goes 2,346 times.